Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. I am Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. I am slightly under the weather, so I'm going to try to film this kind of quick and not cough and hack in the process. So, while Gibson slash Epiphone is not at NAMM 2024, that is not keeping them from hinting and teasing at certain products, such as the Dave Grohl DG 335 Signature Epiphone guitar, something that people have wanted for a very, very long time. Even trying to find a Gibson is extremely hard, so it would not surprise me if after they brought back it with an Epiphone run, that they did another release of Gibson as well, so that way the people that want to spend the extra money on the actual Gibson can do that as well. So the Foo Fighters Man's Affordable Signature broke cover at Gibson's pre-NAMM preview event. So Gibson is not at NAMM in 2024, but that has not stopped it from hosting its own LA preview party as its exclusive artist showroom yesterday, January 25th, so 2 days ago at this point, and they had a lot of goodies to show the world's guitar press, and in the process, not the least long-awaited Epiphone's Dave Grohl DG 335, or kind of like a Trinity Lopez, I believe is the actual model. As such, we can confirm the much-rumored Foo Fighters signature model is now a reality, and we got to take it for a quick spin. Like from Epiphone's Chinese factory, the build features a layered maple. It's a 335. It's a layered maple body, one-piece mahogany neck. It's got the center block, Indian laurel fingerboard. Kind of disappointed they didn't go with rosewood, but they've been doing that with all the Epiphones really. Keep in mind with this inspiration, I think the only one they haven't done that with is I think they even did that with the Greenie, the $1,500 Greenie. I could be wrong, but we can check that out in a little while. In keeping with the inspiration, Grohl's beloved Trinity Lopez, it features the Lopez-like headstock, which is basically the Firebird headstock. Grover many chromatic tuners. There's the headstock right there. It looks nice. A somewhat surprising addition, but one very much is keeping with Epiphone's latest higher-end builds, is including of Gibson USA Burst Bucker humbuckers, which is very, very good because I love when they put the Gibson humbuckers in the Epiphones because you're getting the Gibson sound at a fraction of that price. So let's see. The same unit favors by Grohl and his Gibson builds. Other electric components include CTS potch, Switchcraft toggle switch, and Mallory capacitors. All good stuff. GravTech locking nut. Locking to standard Epiphone style locking to pneumatic bridge stop bar tailpiece. Beautiful Pelham blue paint job that has become so associated with the Foo Fighters frontman. So yeah, look at that bad boy. That is an attractive guitar. The Pelham blue finish looks gorgeous up close as the boss, and the build quality is on point, as we've experienced with so many Epiphones we've come in contact with lately. The China factory really turning out remarkable work. Playability-wise, there's a seriously chunky neck on board, making it a satisfying experience for Grohl, stock and trade rhythm work. The burst buckers deliver a decent amount of aggression, but they're round and full with a woody, hollow quality you'd expect from that kind of build. In short, it's everything you'd want from Dave Grohl model. We're intrigued to see if any more finishes surface down the line, too. We were told it will complete with a Dave Grohl Epiphone hardshell case and set to arrive in March. Cool, a couple months still. We haven't yet to be given a specific release date, price details, so we'll update you when they become available. Judging by the specs, however, we're expecting to land closer to the firm's premium price tier. Yeah, it's going to be pushing $1,000. I can tell you that right now, and we'll price that momentarily. Either way, this will be a massive release in 2024, perhaps its biggest of the year. This is one of the most requested models in Epiphone's history, so we are excited to offer the guitar players worldwide, and then it says go to Epiphone's website. So if we look at just the regular 335, so here's the Marty Swartz signature. Keep in mind this does not have the Gibson humbuckers, $899. We have a Jim James, that's also a signature, $899. Going back to the regular dot models, which I believe this doesn't have dots. No, this has kind of those split parallelograms, I think is what they call them, or split triangles. A regular one will set you back $600. A figured blueberry will set you back $700. If we're going to a BB King Lucille, that's going to set you back $949. So being that this has multiple custom appointments on it, being that the top has different style F-holes. We have it, this is going to be basically a one-off for the neck. They're going to have to modify the CNC machine to only make that piece of the neck. And then we have the Gibson pickups. My guess is it's going to be somewhere between $9.99 and $11.99. I don't see them pushing this over $1,200. Now, I could be wrong. They may make it $1,500, the same price as the Granny. But I really don't see them doing that. I'm not 100% positive, but you never know. I'm actually curious if the original Greenie, if we can find it here. Let's see if we can find a Greenie in here. Joe Bonamassa. Maybe it's not under the original collection. Let's see here. Original designer, maybe? Do artist collection, perhaps. We will find Greenie. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, well, I'm curious if Greenie actually has the rosewood, for the real rosewood fretboard on this thing. Let's see. Okay, no, yeah, even Greenie does not have an actual rosewood fretboard. But I don't think it's going to be more expensive than Greenie. I really hope they're not pushing. It's not pushing $14.99. But there's several custom appointments specific to this guitar, which is why I think they haven't done it yet. Because it's going to be the only guitar with the diamond F-holes, the only guitar, ES-style guitar with this specific headstock, Gibson pickups, all things that make this thing more expensive. Plus, it's got the custom hard shell case as well. So, expect it to be at least $1,000. That's where it's going to be at. So, if you think it's going to be $500 or $600, I have some bad news for you. It's not going to happen. Your pocketbooks are going to have to be in Les Paul Studio level, and I want one of these things. I've wanted one of these things for a while, and it may be time to finally buy one because I really don't want to pony up for a Gibson. Let's see. We can see what the Gibsons are going for right now. Probably crazy money. Let's go to Reverb real quick. Dave. How do you spell Dave Grohl? Dave, oh my god. I'm having a brain fart. Dave, G-R. Alright, that's why. R-O. Yeah, being sick doesn't help. Let's do that. Gibson, Dave Grohl. Yeah. Yeah, $17,000, $7,000, $8,000. If you want the Pelham Blue model, it's going to be like $20,000. Let's filter by sold to see what they're actually going for, because they're not. These also are not currently in production. Yeah, $15,000 for a Pelham Blue DG 335, and the other colors are, the lowest we're seeing is $6,500. So paying $1,200 for this Epiphone version does not seem so bad in retrospect compared to that. And if they do re-release it for Gibson as well, because it seems like they do that, they're doing all of those side by side now, which would make sense that Gibson is going to come out with these again too. Maybe buy one of those and hold on to it for a little while, because the price of that is definitely going to go up in value, and I think the price of these is going to hold value too. It seems like the signature Epiphones, they do dip a little bit, but not as bad as the regular ones. So, for instance, if you look at like the Joe Bonamassa Lazarus Epiphone, that has not significantly dipped in price too bad. So if we do Epiphone Joe Bonamassa Lazarus 59, just for a price point reference, and then we'll do sold. These are holding strong. They at the $1,000, $850, $1,000. They're holding strong. A lot of these are holding their value. So the signature, if you're worried about selling this in the future, if you don't like it, someone will buy it off of you. I can tell you that right now. So if you could start saving your pennies now, you got 2 months to save up. I would say $1,200 roughly, and jump on it when it comes out, because I feel like this is something that may sell out quick. First run is probably going to be gone really quick, and then they'll probably keep it around for a while afterwards. I'm not sure if it's going to be like Slash, where they, keep bringing it out, and then eventually they just stop after a couple of years, or if it's something where they're going to be a couple of runs of it, and then they're going to be done with it. So just be prepared, and I may make a follow-up video on this as well. As you can hear my voice, it is slowly dying, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I hope I feel better for the next video, and as always, have a good one.